order would be elevated. He ended up taking the ACT 3 times, and when I finally won, he passed. And just like that, even though it had been a long shot, Dez Bryant was fast.
Mahomes to throw on second down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. So a pick six there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick six going the other way.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
As he's always had his nose for the end zone. Dez Bryant is now an All-American. That All-American distinction led Dez to a meeting.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And now running right through it. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City.
Deion and Dez met, and Deion gave him some game and advice to help Dez make better choices and stay out of trouble. Ironically, it backfired.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Caught here by Conley. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Might sound crazy, but you're right. So, Dez meeting with Deion Sanders did not violate any NCAA rule. But after the meeting, the NCAA...
They'll run it now out of the gun. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So he goes into the meeting, tells him that he did not meet with his agents, which was true. Then he tells him that he did not meet with Deion Sanders, which was not true. Now, the NCAA already knew that he met with Deion Sanders. They also knew that that in itself was not against the rules. They pressed him about it. He lied about it. And that lie was against the rules. So
Mahomes now on first down. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. On target over the middle to Hill. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Mahomes now on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there, they believe they're in field goal range.
And Butker able to put this one through. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So they get the 3, increase their lead to close out the half.
Excellent way to end the drive. Go into the locker room with a little bit of extra momentum after adding 3 to their total.
During that same year, Dez was sued for the process of jury. Every ball on credit when he was hot. There's the universe balancing things out again. The good and bad balance continued.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Get even worse off.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line. So we've come upon halftime here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top, as we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
All right, Brandon, back to you guys in a minute. But first, it's indeed time for our EA Sports halftime report. The Chiefs are showing they're the better team right now and lead big at the end of two. The Broncos have an uphill battle in front of them. We'll try to claw back in this one. So that'll wrap it up for us here at the EA Sports studio. We'll head back down to Kansas City for the start of the second half.
When his mom intervened, Dez grew up on her. Another one of those outbursts we've seen.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Dez is facing up to a year in prison.
This will be taken in at the 1.
After this, the Cowboys are told
and his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
They call him the Dez. They require Dez.
Now Case Keenum in the offense heading back onto the field. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, well, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, at the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little, kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter.
Something like this. But honestly, given Dez's history and his personality, I actually think this was a great idea. And the exclusion of the Mando was
and they'll run it here. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral. Because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdown.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set.
And that money came directly from Dez's check before he...
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
And he's got his methods to keep his first down. But it seems like David had to turn up the heat after Dez's 2012 issue with his mom. That's when the Dez rules came into play. And it seems like they worked because from 2012 to 2014, Dez played the best football of his career.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be a second and long.
All right, Brandon, you know me as well as anyone. You know I don't usually advocate abandoning things during a game, but here we are in the second half. I think it's time to change things up. Let the running game go a little bit. Let's get to the passing game, and if you still want to get in the hands of the runner, maybe you swing it to him, throw it to him a little bit, try it that way.
The Broncos on third down. The struggle has been real. They have had ample opportunities. They've yet to cash one in. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And he'll give it here to his running back. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. It's going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point.
He's going to put them in a great position to score a touchdown. handshake the lead in the game. It was guaranteed victory, but it gave Dallas a great chance to win that game. And honestly, that one play going differently could completely rewrite.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. Take it in at the 11. And Sally to run. The Chiefs offense and Tyreek Hill heading back out onto the field. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting him, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Chris Conley, the intended receiver. And it's second down. So the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, look, credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. They have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with third and still 7 yards to go.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And the third down pass falls incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
I think it was pretty clear to see that this was in large part due to Dez's relationship with the Cowboys.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. And now he's closing in on 450 yards passing.
That's an incredible number. I mean, you're talking about the best defenders in the world that you're trying to throw the ball against, and you're creating that type of a number. Fantastic job, fantastic performance. And he's going to have to ice up his arm afterwards, too.
In the history of the NFL. They got an amazing offensive-minded head coach. They have a #1 receiver, which would allow them to see single.
The play clock's running down. Now here's Mahomes. They'll go screen here to Hunt. Finding room inside the 40. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A good pickup there at 22. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 12. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
So much love left to live, and he's also got kids to be role models. Then Bryant's a puncher's open, but now that you know the story, he's officially what Des naysayers will say he's a head case who's immature.
And coming out now, the Broncos. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
It's so tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who could make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And hello, he's going to be knocked backward. As he'll be marked down right at the 20. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
You can put T-shirts in the online store, make a
Throwing is Keenum on 3rd down. Throwing first running back, and he's got it complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. He has been a touchdown machine. It has been enjoyable to watch.
And the scoreboard continues to light up as a result of his efforts. He's been a blast, though. Every time you look up, you just figure if he's got the ball in his hands, he's going to end up in the end zone. It's been that kind of a game for him.
Absolutely. Now you just keep waiting for more. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. On 1st down, Mahomes. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Todd Davis. And this one will be brought back to the 22. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now because you're exactly
you
right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
Now that's how you start to get back in the good graces of your head coach. Remember, he fumbled on the last possession. How about the faith they showed him, giving him the ball again, and he repaid them, picking up a 1st down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And some room to work. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. The handoff as they run the counter play. And a big hit at the end of that one. He's knocked down hard, right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Keenum going to try and throw on 3rd down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game, this offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's Marquette King now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is taken around the 12. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And he is just one reception away from 10 in this game. I don't know what they need to do defensively, but something has to be altered, does it not?
I know that whenever we tried to cover a person who's having a game like this, you're trying to vary what you're doing, trying to change things up, hoping to fool him occasionally. If not fool him, fool the quarterback so that maybe he doesn't read the coverage correctly. Right now, though, they're in pretty good sync.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He's got Watkins on the out route. A good pickup there, a 22. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. That is caught inside the 5. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill standing alone with a new NFL record 32nd touchdown. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down at about the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Finding room at the 30. And that time he's smothered as he's wrestled down at the 32-yard line. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
this time to the tailback. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and
This episode is brought to you by Skillshare. Get 2 months of Skillshare free and learn new skills by using the link in the description. When we think of what clowns scared us the most, the creepiest creation could well be Pennywise, something we saw in the 1990 movie It. In terms of appearance, there is no doubt that American Horror Story's Twisty the Clown was a character you wouldn't want to meet on a dark night. They grew up clowns that might not have been too scary, but they certainly left the circus and entered the dark side of life. The Simpsons' Krusty was one of those, as was Batman's nemesis, the Joker. In real life, the indisputable bad clown was Pogo, a creation of serial killer John Wayne Gacy. But why do clowns give us the shivers so much? That's what we'll find out today in this episode of the Infographic Show. Why are we afraid of clowns? So where did clowns come from? We can trace back the modern-day clown to Greek and Roman theater, which would often have a rather unintelligent character that played what was called a rustic fool. But that wasn't someone with a big red nose and outrageous hair. It was more like a village idiot. In the 16th century, the words clown or clown entered into the English dictionary, and that too meant something along the lines of a rustic fool. These characters often told rude jokes that mocked the wealthy people in the audience. You also had the Harlequin, who was a brightly dressed trickster that could perform acrobatic feats. He might carry what was called a slapstick, which was 2 long pieces of wood fastened together that acted like a clapper when it smacked someone on the backside. That's where we get slapstick comedy from. Humor has evolved, but back then, hitting someone on the posterior cheeks with a slapstick was hilarious for most people. Such comical fools became a mainstay in British theater, and soon we would see the modern clown take shape. The 19th century saw the introduction of the circus clown. Again, a clumsy idiot. The character was introduced to amuse audience in between other acts. A clown called Pickle Herring delighted audiences in Europe. This character looked like the clowns we know today. He wore oversized shoes, a horny hat, a waistcoat, and had a ruffled collar. There were lots of different clowns, such as the sad, pathetic clown, which was first seen in 19th century French pantomime. In the USA, the most famous clown were a kind of homeless guy, a sad tramp played by the famous Emmett Kelly. We might even say Krusty the Clown is an iteration of that, a down-and-out nihilistic boozer and loser with a predilection for making kids cry, not laugh. But none of these clowns were really scary. So where's the scary clown come from? Welcome to what's called the evil clown. It's not known exactly when the evil clown first appeared on the scene, but we know that the American writer Edgar Allan Poe's short story, Hot Frog, contains a kind of evil jester that was published in 1849. The 19th century opera Pagliacci also has a murderous clown in the story. Still, the world back then was...
From the gun on third down,
they were, for the most part, comedic fellows that didn't have the best hand-eye coordination at times. They could often juggle, but the tricks often ended in tears. It wasn't until the 1970s that the modern evil clown really took off. That was partly because in the 1970s, the humor magazine National Lampoon created some comic books with the title Evil Clown. Soon after, in 1978, John Wayne Gacy was arrested for despicable acts, and people around the world were shocked to find out Gacy had performed for children as Pogo the Clown. He was looking for clown in real time, a clown of nightmares. So when in 1986 Stephen King introduced the world to the monstrous child-eating creature that could take the form of Pennywise the dancing clown, it wasn't hard to believe that something like that could exist. To King's credit, to some extent he fictionalized what Gacy had done in real life, but it goes further than that, in that some people, especially children, have a natural fear of clowns. Clowns don't have to have sharp teeth, and it doesn't matter if you've heard the gruesome story of Mr. Gacy. Clowns are scary to some people all the time. This kind of inbuilt fear of clowns is called agoraphobia. There are lots of reasons put forward as to why we have a fear of clowns. One English professor told the Telegraph newspaper that clowns have always lived on the fringes of society, going back to the first clowns in theater. The medieval fool was continually reminding us of our mortality, our animal nature, of how unreasonable and ridiculous infinity could be, he said. So while the clown made us laugh, it was also something that gave us existential jitters. They reminded us that we might not be so clever in the face of things. Another thing is these hopeless clowns remind us that under the makeup something sadder is going on. They wear a mask, as many of us do, but they continually fight their sadness, doing their daft performance, while maintaining a somewhat fake smile. This also gets into our heads because many of us know we also often wear fake smiles and carry the weight of the world on our shoulders at times. One Harvard Medical School psychiatrist went a step further, telling Vulture that anything in the horror world that is distorted can be scary. He compared a clown's distorted face to the decomposing face of someone or something in a horror movie. He also added this gruesome detail, a kind of real-life Joker scenario in the movie The Dark Knight. Clowns in the Middle Ages, if they didn't make the king laugh, they paid a pretty steep price. A lot of the gestures were mutilated to make them smile all the time. They would have the muscles puffed that enabled them not to frown. That big smile is no longer funny at all. Also, in the old days, clowns often showed unpredictability by being about the only people that can mock royalty. This shows just how crazy they were. There are many more reasons why we might be scared of clowns. One of the major reasons is the fact that they're so unpredictable. They won't laugh and smile, but you're not always sure what's going on behind that painted smile. It's a nervous situation, which you can compare to the strained madcap laughter that can happen to people suffering from mental distress. It's a scene we see in many movies, when suddenly laughter turns into something far more ominous. A switch gets flipped. Clowns, to some extent, play the unhinged psychopath very well. If we think of children, they want to be assured that they don't always have the ability to work out what's going on in someone's mind. Clowns provide them with a frightening, intuitive glance into the unpredictable. And it's true, kids for the most part really don't like being around these unhinged, unpredictable characters. A Dr. Penny Curtis from the University of Sheffield put this to the test. She showed 250 kids aged 4 to 16 pictures of clowns, and the vast majority were significantly creeped out. The younger kids, of course, hadn't seen It or any other evil clown movies. To them, there was something inherently disturbing about clowns. She was interviewed by the BBC, and she said, "We found that clowns are universally disliked by children. Some found them quite frightening and unknowable." It's not just kids, though. One study published in New Ideas in Psychology wanted to know exactly what people found creepy, what actually constituted the word creepiness. In that study, people were asked what occupations were the creepiest. And no, it wasn't funeral director or grave digger. It was clown. Some adults, just by looking at a clown, will experience panic, sweating, nausea, irregular heartbeat, and difficulty breathing. Again, this is mostly related to unpredictability. We rely a lot on facial expressions to understand people and see their motivations. And with clowns, you don't have facial expressions, a clinical psychologist said in an interview with Business Insider. It's all under makeup, and it's fixed, and so there's kind of a question of what's going on under there. She said clowns are a sheer oddity. They look like us, but are not quite like us. It's the fact that they are almost human. That's where the creepiness comes in. We might be scared of someone dressed as a monster that doesn't look anywhere near human, but we won't be as creeped out. This is a well-known phenomenon called the uncanny valley effect. Something almost appears to be human, but we know something is wrong. You've probably heard this term talked about in discussions related to artificial intelligence. Sigmund Freud talked about this in his 1919 paper titled The Uncanny. Nowadays, we have a more rational fear of clowns, perhaps because we already relate clowns to bad deeds. It's something we've seen in movies for many years, but we might also remember that for a while a few years ago, creepy clowns seemed to wander around our streets. Not only in the US, but also in parts of Europe and Asia.
I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd
creepy enough already. They started to inhabit our streets and parks at night, of course. In 2017, for instance, the US media writes that a man dressed as a clown was arrested after being found walking around the streets of Maine at night holding a machete. But 2016 was the year of the itinerant creepy clown. Believe it or not, that year the Russian embassy in London issued news about a clown scare. In Australia, it was reported that a clown tried to steal a girl from the streets while she was buying ice cream. In Finland, a group of clowns chased school kids. One of those was holding a chainsaw. All over the world, people were being chased by clowns, harassed by clowns, attacked by clowns, and sometimes the clowns themselves end up with blood running from their red nose. Fox writes that the great clown panic of 2016 was overblown, but it's undeniable that the year did see a lot of clowns. One writer interviewed by the Irish Times went as far as to say that this clown craze in the U.S. at least was related to unpredictability in American politics. He said it all peaked during the election period. I think if you look at the heightened absurdity in contemporary American political discourse and public discourse, the clues are there. A little fear can be a good thing, but too much can disrupt your life. Luckily, Skillshare has your back with classes such as illusion fear public speaking and speaking anxiety and how to start a conversation. But maybe the psychology of fear is more your thing. Then why not check out a class like Learn Psychology, How Our Mind Works in 6 Lectures. With over 20,000 classes available online, you can be learning right now. And if you use our promo code INFOGRAPHICS35 or you click the link in the description, you can get a premium membership and take unlimited classes for free for 2 months. Join Skillshare and improve your skills today. Now we can only hand this over to you. Are you scared of clowns? What exactly scares you about them? Tell us in the comments. Also,
answer the question.
And he'll tell the ownership that he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter.
Scared of them
for the
because they
PAT.
done ugly ass on them. Right? How does that even make? How does that even sound like that?
This episode is brought to you by Skillshare. Get 2 months of Skillshare free and learn new skills by using the link in the description. When we think of free for 2 months, also be sure.
For centuries, we've been wary of the number 13. We've built office blocks and condominiums with 12 and 14 floors, but no 13.
Now this one was
and
over
Winston
a
Churchill,
while ago
considered
as
by
he
many
just
to be one of the
added on
most
to their
rational
big
and
lead.
pragmatic historical figures, refused to sit in the 13th row at the theater. Even some airlines, like Continental, Air France, and Ryanair, don't have a 13th
unit
row.
is out on
We
the
both
field,
fear
and they
and
will
respect the
send
number
this one
13.
away.
But just what is triskaidekaphobia? The fear of the number 13?
This is feeling
and
at
where
the
does
goal
it originate
line.
from? Today we'll find out.
Heavy
In this episode of the
contact. He
Infographic
is
Show,
knocked
why are we
down
afraid of
hard
Friday
at
the
the
13th
17-yard
number
line.
13? First of all, we must consider the number 12 as the perfect number.
The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like
So why then is
Now
so
the
serious?
pressure comes,
Is it
he
just that
goes
12 is so
down.
ideal
Just
that we must
inside the
find
10,
something
back at the
inherently better than
9.
13? As any theology student will tell you,
Oh,
there
and
were
after
13
the sack,
disciples at the
he's
Last
still
Supper,
down
and the
on the
13th person
field.
to take his seat was
We'll step
probably
aside
Jesus,
and get an
although some
update
say
when we
it was the
return to
backstabbing
Arrowhead.
Judas
So
who took chair
Keenum
number
now
13.
out,
Whoever
and
took
they'll
that
turn
last
things
13th
over
seat
here to the
went to a
backup to
sticky
see if he can dig him
Matthew
out
says
of this
that Judas
hole.
committed suicide after the crucifixion, while the early Christian leader
And here
Papias
comes throw
said that
number 1
Jesus
for the
walked
backup
around
QB.
the world,
And
a
the
sad
grab by
example of
Cross.
piety, for his body
And
having
that is
swollen
what you
to
call
such
a
an
hit
extent that he
stick.
could not pass
Put
where a
down to the
chariot
ground
could pass
hard.
easily.
Now
So
after the
Judas may
completion,
well
we're going to
have
get a
burned
timeout, an
13.
injured
The
player.
Last Supper took
We'll
place on
step
the 13th day
aside
of the
and
month,
get an
and the
update when we
crucifixion
return to
occurred on Friday
Arrowhead.
the 13th.
Completed pass
The
on
Knights
second
Templar,
down.
the
Now
factors
it's
of the
third
Holy
down
Grail
as the
that
defense
Jesus drank
looks for
from
the
at
stop.
John's Chimney were all slaughtered on order from Pope Clement on, yes, Friday the 13th.
Out of the
13
gun,
is
it's
also
Kelly.
an unlucky number if you find yourself unfortunate or
And
guilty
it
enough
is
to be sentenced to
incomplete.
hang for a crime. There were 13 long steps up to the gallows and only one short cut down. A coven of witches has 13 members, and if there are 13 letters in your name, you are surely cursed to damnation. Jack the Ripper, Jeffrey Dahmer, and Charles Manson all had 13 letters in their birth names. And it's not just on planet Earth that the number 13 is considered unlucky. Apollo 13, the 7th manned mission in the Apollo space program, was launched in 1970 from the Kennedy Space Center.
Here's
but the lunar
Marquette
landing
King
was
now,
aborted after an
standing
oxygen
just
tank
outside his
exploded,
own
and
goal
the astronauts were lucky to return to Earth 6 days later with their lives intact. Even in space, the number 13 is the unluckiest number. In
They'll send this one into the
13th
Midwestern
card in
air,
tarot
and
is
it's a
death.
good one.
To draw the death card in the tarot doesn't
Holding
mean
it to
that you will die
24.
straight away. Death in the tarot sense is more about change, rebirth,
A great
creation.
return
And
there
if
of
you do draw the
22
death card on the 13th day of
And
the
out will
month,
come the
and
offense
see a
as they
black
take
cat crosses
over.
the path, and the moon is full, and you happen to be superstitious, you may potentially have an unlucky day. But you probably won't die, not that day anyway. But why is Friday considered the unlucky
Throwing
day?
out
In
first
biblical
down is
terms,
Mahomes.
Friday has had a checkered history. Jesus was
Quick
crucified,
throw here, that's complete.
and through Adam,
And able to break one tackle, but then
Abel was
quickly
slain by
brought
Cain,
down.
and the great flood
5
began
yards on the catch
Friday.
there, brings up
Historically,
second down.
Friday doesn't fare well
The strategy was
Citizens
evident
were
there.
executed
Get it
on
to your
Friday,
tight end
and also on a
and make it
Friday,
a one-on-one
people
play
were
with a
usually home,
cornerback.
meaning
Who Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first.
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big gain at that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack. And guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
This will be covered at the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A good pick there, 8 yards and a first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, that's fun, isn't it? A really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with third down looming. Now receiver in motion left. They run again with Ware. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this. Mahomes going to throw, and this is caught by Watkins for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins, a 1-yard touchdown reception, and the Chiefs just continue to pour it on. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
This could just be a coincidence, but it also sends shivers down the spines of those apt to believe in the unbelievable. The Exorcist
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
But today we'll focus on just one. In this episode of the Infographic Show,
this will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
There was a book published in 1977 called The Amityville Horror by Jay Anson, and it was about what is now
and
called
Denver getting
America's
set to
Most
take the
Haunted
field.
House.
These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wind up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he will actually pop one of these runs. Bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
That catch good for 5. It's third down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him, and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Watt is the punter king to send it away.
Because of what he knew about the house, he asked Father
They'll look to set up his blockers.
According to the author of the book,
Nice move at the 40. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
The holy man didn't need much persuading. Later in an interview for TV, the father said, "I was also sprinkling holy water and heard a rather deep voice behind me saying, 'Cat.'"
In motion left is Watkins.
Toward me that I was really quite startled. I felt a slap.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
After this,
well, Brandon Pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football. They've got to be very careful about what speed they put into play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, this is my theme of Bagley used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech.
They found a hidden room that frightened the life out of the poor dog. This room wasn't in the plans for the house. They called it the Red Room.
They go play action here on first down.
Parts of it would turn ice cold.
Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here. That looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That catch good for 5. It's third down. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course, you got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, sometimes, Brandon's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big third down conversion.
By the way,
the pigskin on the 7-yard line now. It's first and goal.
America's top polygraph people, and they both passed. He got money from the tip, but the Lutzes lost
him from the gun. Mahomes muscles him off.
As did paranormal investigators.
And he's calling for the touchdown. Kansas City. Tyreek Hill, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control. And that touchdown catch, Charles, it breaks the single-game record for receiving touchdowns.
And what a perfect match. A quarterback who loves to throw it, and a receiver who knows how to go out and get them. A brand-new record established today, and all these fans who are on that side are going to go home happy.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The woman who is also famous for playing Lois Lane in Superman.
This will be taken in at the 1. And they'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
He once told the press that what she had to do was face her demons. He wasn't referring to the house, but it might have been a
Denver
choice
getting
of words
set to take the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come up.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
He did have a bad horse, but the man that was first invited into the house to check it out.
Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some muscle on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong arm guy who can rifle it in there.
And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Here's Marquette King now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Nothing weird ever happened, except for people coming by because of the book and the movie. So, was the family lying? Or was what they were seeing a case of mass hysteria? Or had the demon just moved on to
Let's take it inside his own 40.
We may never know, but we'll leave you with this. A
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And I think we both agreed he could have a really good game with this matchup and over 200 yards.
I don't think we saw it as that good. And I think what really makes it special is when games like this are occurring, it's not just getting locked in and in the zone and on a roll. It's continuing to adjust throughout the game because you know the defense is kicking coverages towards him, trying their best to slow him down, and he keeps getting the better of them.
Yeah, whatever they've done, it hasn't worked.
This episode is brought to you by Skip. The first 1,000 people to sign up using the link in the description will get their first 2 months free.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. I think this defense tired of seeing him run the football. This D-line probably getting sick of the O-line as well.
And as I'm watching this, I'm thinking about a conversation I had with Adam Gase, the head coach of the Miami Dolphins in the offseason. He told me that he asked his running backs each week for their favorite runs. Give me your 3 top runs. And right now, you're seeing a guy is probably using his top runs to great advantage in this game.
He is in a zone. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, good move. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A good decision in the end. The pull and run gets him 9 yards in a first. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Goes to Ware on the screen. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a nice pickup for 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal.
If you're hanging around Cape Buffalo, then it's
now they'll put a receiver in motion left. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. But for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
If you run, it will signal to the line that you are weak.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Contact with the charging lion and never break it. Slowly backing away
Let's field it at the 2.
To the mock charges
and he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
You are not afraid and ready for a fight. More than likely, the line will break up the attack.
And Denver getting set to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense is struggling. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that. Coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
To throw is Kelly. Kelly stripped. The ball is free. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
25 miles per hour. While typically pacifists, elephants kill an average of 500 people a year, and the 2 times an elephant is likely to attack is if it's
to throw is Kelly. On 3rd down. Kelly stripped. The ball is free, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. Did he get in? No. They'll mark him down at the 1-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. It's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Afternoon. Yeah, absolutely. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one up.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will.
Surprise? Don't be. Hippos kill more park rangers, hunters, and tour guides in Africa the lions or elephants.
The kickoff unit
Extremely
is out on the
aggressive and
field, and they
territorial,
will send
may be
this one away.
herbivores, but their 6-inch long tusks are able to crush bone and rip
This
flesh
will be
off.
taken in
With a
at
top
the
speed
1.
of 18 miles per hour, your best
And he's
bet
going to be
as
out of
a
bounds here as the
protagonist
run
is to
back
run.
will leave him shy
Once
of the
committed to an
20-yard
attack,
line.
standing your ground or trying to make yourself seem big and loud won't scare one off.
The Chiefs defense gets set and ready to do battle again. They've played a great game. I guess the only thing they would really have hoped for other than this outcome would have been a shutout, but they've got a lot to hang their hat on.
They really do, and you don't get that very often anyway.
Pressure, and they got to him again. Sharif Floyd. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
A pack of feral dogs attack the road in a down
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. To throw, Kelly. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And Kelly. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Look at the dance and the juke. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on.
When their taste buds kick in and tell the shark, yup, this isn't a seal. If you find yourself face to face with an attacking shark though, your best bet is not